So I thought about how to document my Canadian North American trip. First off, decided to blog, but then decided I'm too lazy for that, and therefore going to make a little video with photos and me speaking, just to make it easier. First arrival in Canada was to Vancouver on the ground, where I met my first friend of the holiday / travel experience in the form of Victoria Floyd Ellis, and she was amazing. I managed to stay with her for one night in Vancouver before I headed up to Whistler, and it just made everything easier. I was going to sleep on a nice cold floor otherwise, so thank you very much, Vic. So I headed up to Whistler on October 26th and entered the hostel there and found some friends straight away. In the form of Dan, Vanessa, Bryce, Jai, all those four. We had a great time finding a house, finding skis together, finding jobs, going to countless numbers of job fairs where you just lined up person by person to interview for a job. Kind of like an audition for X Factor, but in the end none of us got jobs. We went to the Wombats together in Vancouver. We had Halloween together where we made some fantastic pumpkins. And yeah, for the first month it was just awesome to meet great people and yeah, to see who was out there really in Whistler. It was good. It was good fun. Then of course, the end of October saw the mountain open, and I remember that the day before I was rushing to get everything together, and yeah, it was a crazy, expensive experience as well, but yeah, such a great feeling when the mountain opened. Everyone was queuing up for miles, and you can imagine just the sights that were there. I'm not going to try and explain it because I could go on for hours, but yeah, the amazing groups that you can ski with and the powder days that we had, yeah, brilliant. December came around, and I managed to get myself 2 jobs in the end. One at Longhorn, where I was meeting, greeting people, IDing them, and then eventually I used my talents for talking to get on the door and just meet and greet people every single night. It was one of my most favourite jobs I've had in my life. Met some amazing people as well. Then I also moved on to Christine's alongside Longhorn, which was a restaurant up the mountain, and my daily commute was to go up a chairlift and down a chairlift, and you can't really beat the sights that I had on the way down. After a hard day's work, I was just sitting on a chairlift and enjoying the views. It was awesome.
There's a wild wind blowing down the corner of my street. Every night there the headlights are glowing.
Then of course the house I moved into, the big house as it was known, I have to thank every single one of the people who lived there for asking me to live there. Otherwise it would have been a different winter without a doubt. I absolutely loved living there. Every single person was amazing and different and had so many different stories to tell that yeah, my winter was absolutely memorable purely on the fact that I was living in this house as well. I have to say a big thanks to Ben, who I shared a room with and probably I snored with, and there was one night in fact where a windmill occurred. I won't go into detail, but yeah, thanks for putting up with me, Ben. So many nights spent watching Glee, playing blockers, just chatting, and generally just laughing at each other about things that were going on, and yeah, how everyone was. It was, oh, we just gelled. We absolutely gelled. It was awesome.
There's a cold war coming on the radio. I heard, baby, it's a violence.
End of December meant that Christmas was around. It was my first Christmas away from home, but I have to admit it was one of my most memorable Christmases as well. Just amazing people spent with. I went skiing in the morning, I cooked my first turkey, had a huge group of people around, and then I worked in the evening as well, which was just a lot of fun. It was a great day, and everyone just got in, watched the In-Betweeners on the evening. Oh, it was so much fun. managed to get involved with a load of other stuff as well as skiing, as well as partying, where Tommy's 80s night was definitely my favourite. Dan and I and Ben managed to get a bungee jump done. We got down to the train wreck, Dan, Vanessa and I, in the snow. I played a lot more squash. Listened to Triple J for the first time ever, the Triple J Hobbits 100 with lots of Aussies. I worked 17 hours in one day for Australia Day at Longhorn. And also Longhorn, started a quiz with Dom, one of my greatest friends as well. Top of the list, Dom. Yeah, started a pub quiz, and that was going all of January. We had a sterling turnout on one of the nights, like 16, 17 teams. Memorable January, slipped by very, very, very.
I can hear it coming. I can hear the siren sound. Now my feet won't touch the ground.
1 month that I'd rather forget is February. The 3rd of February, I took a snowboard up for the day. I was on Symphony Bowl, and quite a few people know the story now. But that day ended with me in a sling after having countless numbers of insurance calls, a very painful ride down the mountain in a stretcher, and yeah, just feeling very, very sorry for myself and a lot of pain at the end of the night. But I have to admit, a lot of support as well from friends. But yeah, not a great day, 3rd of February. And then of course by the 8th, my insurance company did not want to pay $16,000, and I was sent home, which is, yeah, a sad thing in itself.
Came creeping on time's loaded gun. Every road is a ray of light. It goes on. Time only can lead you on. Still it's such a beautiful night.
But let's not get too sad. By March the 8th, I was already back in Whistler, and I had a new friend as well, in the form of a Dodge Caravan, a 1989 one. It was blue. She was called Petunia, and she definitely eased the pain. And March and April contained loads more partying, karaoke nights, times at the house. I did a lot of cooking. But I guess my skiing and snowboarding winter was kind of over with the collarbone break. Oh, see my scar, look at that. But it only took a month, so that's okay, not too bad. Got to catch the end of Tellus as well, so had a lot of Tellus. Also got to see my parents who came over to see Vancouver and Victoria, and then I showed them a good time in Whistler. Yeah, just managed to do a lot more stuff in April that I wasn't doing before, which is even better. And then yeah, finally by the end of March, starting of April, the road trip was well and truly on. And you can see those videos and those vlogs. I did vlog because I'm not that lazy. On other websites, I'll put them up here and here.
Gravity release me. Don't ever hold me down. Now my feet won't touch the ground.
At the end of May, Dan, Vanessa and I both made it back up, and yeah, summer was in full swing in Whistler by the end of May, but my money situation was certainly not. So the first thing I had to do was get a job very, very quickly, and the first point of call was definitely McDonald's. I knew they'd hire me because I'm pretty awesome. So yeah, I got a job with there very quickly. I'm proud to say that I didn't pay rent for the whole of my time over the summer. I originally started that because I didn't have any money and just wanted to stay with friends, but then it just carried on for June and July, and I have to say thanks to Dom and Sarah, Fraser, Mel and Mark, Nina hosted me, Jai, loads of other people as well who just got me up there for a couple of nights here and there, which made sure the whole of my summer was rent free technically. So yeah, you can't complain with that. Just seems like one big adventure together. It's impossible to single out one specific day, but in the end I got involved with a load of hiking, a load of work at McDonald's to get me some more money in, rode the River of Golden Dreams with Holly and her cousin Dan. Great day out that was, with Emma as well. Got to do a load of late days, swimming, running, biking. Downhill biking was a great day with Dan. Yeah, I got to do loads of hiking on the Chief and Joffrey Lakes, and then finally Wedgemount Lake right at the end of the summer. Got to see a load of crankworks, did some downhill biking, just awesome, absolutely awesome. And that's nothing compared to the amount of stuff we did. There's so many more things that I'm sure I've forgotten that I did. And then finally, my summer kind of ended with the Olympics. I went home for 11 days to see like my family and the Olympic Games, things like that. But summer, totally different to winter, totally exactly the same enjoyment from both of them. Incredible time of winter. Airport, shall I say. Yeah, making this video, I feel very sad. As I left Vancouver a couple of days ago, I was nearly in tears. Well, I was in tears, let me admit, I was in tears. A 1 year period in Canada has been absolutely incredible. And I'm not going to name names, but every single person that's been in the photos in this video just made it absolutely even more brilliant than it was. So thank you. It's been awesome, and I'm really sad to leave North America as a continent. Yeah, 2 hours time I'm going to be flying over to Oz. So just yeah, thank you to you all. Thank you and good night, I guess.